It is now the second week of June and the garden has changed. Behind me, this is kind of the first patch, vegetable patch you see when you come in. We planted a lot and most is okay. But we have one thing that has not come up at all, and that is sugar beet, which usually grows so well. So we are a little bit confounded by that. I don't know why they haven't come up at all, but if we get to buy new seeds, we'll replant them and hope that they can, that it's not too late. It's also in this patch we planted carrots, but that's for a later video, a competition video, so I'm not going to talk about that now. But just like here, we have pumpkin. There are like two that have come up, or actually only one, because one is picked already by Sun, the whole plant. Lovely. And in the greenhouse we have a lot of pumpkin that we can transplant here, so it's actually not a big deal, which is great. And then we have all the kale, like the purple cabbage, the normal cabbage, and we have the cauliflower and then lettuce stem. They all grow really, really well. And the radish, we have eaten a lot of radish lately, but this chili is really, really small. It's tiny. The spinach grows well. One patch of spinach and another like leafy vegetable is already overgrown. The same goes for leek. Leek is already overgrown as well. Already started flowering. And Chinese chives is fine. And the patch where we planted beet or sugar beet, that's where we have spinach now, which is already big and ready to harvest. And I think I'm going to do that in a couple of days, harvest them and dry them and then save them for later, because it's just too much to use at the moment. But yeah. The peas that we planted here are also doing really well, and I finally got around to put these strings here to make them climb. But that was not easy, because we first had to add these wooden poles. In fact, we did it twice. So first we just dug it down with soil, but we realized that we're not very stable. So we redid it a second time with mortar, I think it's called. The thing you use when you build walls and houses.我们会把几根木头放在地里。这个是因为，比如说豆子、南瓜，他们喜欢爬上去。对。所以我们给他们
搭个架子。
搭个架子，
有利于它们生长。 在干什么？啊？我看一下，你挖好了没？挖好了吗？真棒！
Yeah, that took time, but it's done. And we got poles, wooden poles, on all the places where we need them. This here is beetroot, and the beetroot is doing okay. Like, I planted more than has come up, but what has come up is doing all right. So I'm just going to kind of fill out with maybe some Swiss chard or something like that, where the beetroot hasn't come up. I also planted some bok choy here.